Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor if you're new here, and this is Madison. So the reason why I'm making this video today is because the last video that you would have seen on my YouTube is the video of my birthday prep vlog. And then I promised you guys that I was going to put up a video of my Nashville vlog. But to be honest with you, the entire... She's going to fix her hair. But anyway, to be honest with you, the entire footage that I got from Nashville was drinking and eating. And I just simply can't do a vlog of only clips of drinking and eating. Like, it would pretty much suck. The second day that we were there, we did sit down and we talked about what happened and why we only got like little bits of footage, but that was like 10 minutes of us talking, and then I got like 2 seconds of clips after that. So what I decided to do is a story time. So we went to Nashville and it was really fun.
It was really fun. I had a really good time. One of the best places I've ever been.
It was 4 of us.
You should explain JC&G and I'll just add a commentary for the sake.
He is one of my really good friends. Love him if you're watching this year. Probably not, but he's one of my really good friends. He is...
Good vibes.
Good vibes. And then JC. And then my friend JC is awesome. JC, love you, girl. She's wild. She's wild. So we're gonna leave it at that. JC's wild. I mean, I'm wild too. So we leave. So my birthday is February 26th. It was on a Wednesday. We all go to dinner. It was like probably 15 of us. We all went to dinner the night before, which was a really bad idea because seeing as it's my birthday, a lot of people were buying me drinks at dinner.
Can I just add my commentary to this? So at this point, my boyfriend is going to drive us to the airport early in the morning, around like 4, right?
Yeah.
We planned that. I had to work the day before, so I couldn't go to her dinner. So they went to the dinner and they got drinks after. Totally fine, whatever. I mean, it's her birthday. She FaceTimed me while she was out, and she was blasted. But I assumed that would probably happen, so I was talking to JC, who was with her, and I was like, and G was also there, and I was like, can you just make sure she gets home okay, drinks a lot of water, and goes to bed, and make sure, because I didn't know she hadn't packed at this. We'll get there. So,
like, long story short, that didn't happen. I didn't drink water. I continued drinking tequila, and I didn't go to bed.
I got a FaceTime call at 3 a.m. when I had already been packed. I just showered, and I was getting ready for the airport. And mind you, she was already packed. Like, I was ready to go. I wanted to, like, make a breakfast trip, like, this whole thing. She is having a full-blown drunken meltdown. Still drunk. It's 3 a.m. She's still blasted at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Had not packed anything.
One thing.
Not one thing.
I was leaving for Nashville for 4 days.
Right. Not even a pair of socks, nothing. She's flipping out. JC&G are just not being helpful. So I'm trying to calm her down.
It's just a whole mess. I had a panic attack, but like tequila was involved, so whatever.
She got it together.
I got it together.
I got to
at this point I had slept 1 hour, and like it wasn't even a sleep, it was like a little nap. And so whatever. I pack all my shit, I'm good. Maddie comes.
But we got there. We got to the airport with literally right through. We went to the gate and we got on.
We got to the airport, which I'll probably insert clips now because I got really cute clips of the airport, so roll them. Going to Nashville. Anyway, once we land, this is where things just get shicey. I found a really good deal for an Airbnb, like a really good deal. It's very rare that you find this good of a deal for Airbnb, because if anyone's been to Nashville, you know where you want to be as close to Broadway, because that's where all the bars are, that's where everything happens. I found this place. It was so affordable, like, it was so cheap. It looked nice. It had great reviews, so I was like, book it. I paid for early check-in because it said that if you wanted to pay for early check-in, you needed to pay $40 the day before for early check-in, so I did. At this point in time, I had still not heard from the host of the Airbnb at all, not once whatsoever, have not heard from him. Anyway, we get to the Airbnb. No, we don't get to the Airbnb. So first of all, we get an Uber, and then we decide, like, we're gonna go and we're gonna get something to eat. So we go and get something to eat. Egg was awesome. It was really good.
Mind you, let me just say also, everyone was very, very grumpy because all of them had not gotten any sleep. Yeah. I didn't sleep the night before either because I wanted to stay up and pack, make sure I had everything. So I was just going to pull an all-nighter, and then we were going to get there, take a nap. Like, that was our plan.
So after we eat another broken egg, we still have some time to kill. So we go to this coffee shop, and, like, literally, when I tell you this is the most ratchet thing I've ever done in my life, we go to this coffee shop with all of our fucking luggage. Meanwhile, there's 4 of us. 3 girls, 1 boy, so you can already imagine how much luggage there is. We show up to this coffee shop with all of our luggage, go down the stairs to, like, the chill, like, couches
Luckily,
and shit area. No one says anything. We don't even order coffee, and we all plop down on these seats and pass the fuck out for, like, 3 hours.
Well, the coffee shop was really quiet. Everyone was there. It was really nice.
And we didn't buy one thing the whole time.
If that happened in Maryland, the cops would have been called, or, like, it would have been stolen, there would have been, like, a whole nightmare.
Yeah. So our alarm goes off. I'm feeling a little bit better now because I had gotten, like, a good 3-hour nap. Our alarm goes off. We're all so excited. We're like, yes, let's call this Uber. Let's get to the Airbnb. We're good. We're gonna go to the Airbnb. Uber. Awesome. At this point, we're probably $200 deep in Ubers, whatever. So we get to the Airbnb and we unlock the door. And there's Popeyes on the counter. There's sheets all over the floor. There's shit in the toilet. It's tragic. It's literally tragic.
It was, and at this point, like I said, everyone was irritable.
Losing patience.
Everyone was very irritable, and then I was just so happy that we were going there so I could take a nap finally. And then when we walked into that, it was like my happy face just like gone. I was like,
yeah. So the cleaning people had not come yet. So they come and they say it's going to be like probably an hour or whatever. Really nice guy. He comes. So we all go outside and we sit on this picnic table like hobos.
I know, I swear I felt like homeless at that point.
With all of our luggage, like, it's whatever. So we're, like, looking at our bank accounts at this point, and this is not even 5 hours into being in Nashville, and we've already all spent at least $100 on Uber. So I'm like, you know what would be a good idea? Maybe we should rent a fucking car. Maybe we should have, like, thought about that.
Look, in retrospect, we didn't plan very well, but
we didn't.
It's okay. We learned from our mistake, but yeah, it probably wasn't the best idea to not get a rental car because Ubers are very expensive. We spent a lot of money on Ubers.
We really did. Rest in peace my bank account that weekend. Like,
seriously.
We
spent like $200 on Ubers just that morning, and it was only like 11 at that point. Like, it was really, really bad.
Yeah. So anyway, fast forward, me and JC decide to go get an Uber. Maddie and G stay back and they like take a nap or whatever. Then me and JC decided to go get the rental car. Maddie and G stay back and take a nap.
God bless them, by the way, because I was so irritable at this point because I hadn't slept and they had gotten some naps in, and I was really trying to pull through, and I was so grumpy at this point. I was like, dude, I just really need it. So God bless JC and Taylor for doing that, seriously.
So we go get the rental car, we go get alcohol, we go to Walmart and get some, like, groceries, water bottles, snacks, whatever.
Cleaning supplies.
For the dirt crust fucking infected piece of shit garbage Airbnb that we stayed at. So after that, all's good. We get to the place. I think we all took, like, another little nap. We wake up, we get ready for the night, and we go out. And the first night was awesome. Like, we go to Broadway, we go out.
Hey, let me get up in there.
Go, get up in there. So then something happened in the night. We ended up all getting into an argument, which leached into the next morning where we're all sitting on the couch, like banging shit, going like,
Taylor, I have a video from that night.
Long story short is like, we were all drunk. Me and JC decided to do something else. Maddie decided to do something else, and G decided to do something else. So at the end of the day, like, we all ended up at different spots at the end of the night. And then the next morning, we all come in together, and we're all just, like, literally sitting there looking like we just want to fucking fight.
Family tussle, but it all got worked out.
Yeah, we had an argument. We yelled it out. We cried it out. Literally cried it out, yelled it out.
In
and
retrospect,
we're good.
I think the whole situation was really bogus, and no one should have been fighting. But, I mean, you could choose to put that in there or not, but... That's
so
just my
anyway,
opinion.
we're gonna go to the next day. This day. So this day, we decide we're gonna have a good day. We got a recommendation of this brewery that we wanted to go to. But the brewery is great. It was called Hiiiii Brewery. It was so much fun.
They have
Like,
really good beers there.
really good
And
beers, really good food.
They have
Everyone
food
was so
truck,
nice.
too.
Like, I wore like a little birthday thing. Like, the bartender gave me free shots. Like, it was so fun. That day was awesome. The brewery was awesome. It was cool. So
they
then
had really good tacos there. I
yeah.
remember.
So then after the brewery, we end up going back, we take a nap, and then we get ready for the night. And this was the second night. And I think this was probably, was this the worst night? What happened on this night?
This was a really fun night. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so this was a good night. We're at the bars, like, whatever. And then randomly at the end of the night, we're just, like, standing there waiting for our Uber, and these three guys come up to us. And all good looking except one. And, and so naturally, like, the best looking, like, cowboy one comes up to me and, like, says that I'm pretty or whatever.
It was good for her.
Yeah, and he was really nice, and they were like, do you guys want to come back with us? And we're like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We don't know you. We've literally known you for 5 minutes. But we decide to get in a car with these men.
In a state that they don't
in a
know.
state that we don't know. And they're like, yeah, we live in Nashville. We're not in Nashville at this point. We get into a car with these guys, and they're like, you guys want to come back with us? We're like, we're going to have an after party. Mom, if you're watching this, like, I'm alive, so don't judge me, okay? Like, I'm alive, but I'm realizing now that I probably should be kidnapped and into a ditch at this point, because, like, I don't know why I did that. We go with these men, and we go to their house, and we party, and it's fun. Anyway, it was a fun night. We end up just, like, hanging, chilling with the guys and everything, and this one guy is, like, really adamant on, like, just, like, talking to me and, like, getting my number and, like, all this stuff. And we ended up making friends with one guy in particular that was there, who we continued to talk to throughout the rest of the weekend. He was really cool. But the other two guys, the not so good looking one and the one that was coming on to me, like, we didn't really, like, talk to them anymore. Like, they were texting us, we didn't really talk to them, but the one guy was really cool. And so come to find out later, the guy that was coming on to me
has a girlfriend
that he's about to propose to. What are men? What literally are men?
I'm so glad I went back with you that night.
Yeah. So whatever, we end up getting back to our place, like, fine, like, everything's fine. And then the next day is our last night there, correct? That's our last full day there.
Were we there for 3 days? It was so long ago, I don't remember.
I know. So yeah, that next day is our last day. Yep, that's our last full day.
Yeah.
And what did we do that day? And then the last night we were there, really good place to eat. I'll insert clips. It was really phenomenal.
nice thing about that place too is there's really cute, the downstairs is really cute and like artsy Instapic thing. So if you're into like going somewhere for like Instapics, that's a really good place to go.
Yeah.
They have like really cute scenery and stuff like that on the inside to take pictures.
For
Even
sure.
upstairs is really beautiful. Very good views.
Yeah, and so then that night, that's when all the crazy stuff happened with the guys. And then the next day, we sleep all day pretty much.
And then we got up and went to sushi that
And
night.
then we got up and we looked really good. We dressed in our best outfits. And you know what we did that day, actually? We went to the Gulch and we took pictures by the butterfly. Yeah, so anyway, so then we went to this really good sushi place. I'll insert clips. So good. So good. Probably the best sushi I've had. Like, it's really good.
It was really good.
And then that night,
Very cute place too.
this is like the craziest night, because that night we decide, no, you know what we did that day? We went to go get brunch. Our last night.
The last day.
This is the most jumbled video I've ever
No,
made.
wait. So that day we went.
The crazy stuff with the guys happened, and then that morning we slept for a little bit and we went to go get brunch. G didn't end up coming with us because he was tired or whatnot, but me, JC,
No, because
the last day there we got brunch because the last day was the night that we were gonna go to Midtown.
No, we went to brunch the day of our last.
Yes,
last
that's
full
what I'm
day.
talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, that happened with the guys, and then the last day there, we went to go get brunch. We waited in line for brunch just to sit at the freaking bar for 2.5 hours, but it was really good brunch.
The place is really good. You just have to go there and make a reservation or something.
Yeah.
So we didn't think about it, but it was really good. I'd go back there.
Yeah, it was really, really good. So we got brunch that day. We waited really long, and then we went back. I think we took like a little nap, or we didn't. I don't know. We got ready, and then we went to go take pictures at the Gulch. We came back, and then we got ready, and we went to go get sushi. And when we were at brunch that day, we asked this lady where we should go, because we had been going to Broadway like the entire time we were there, because if you guys
That's like
haven't,
a tourist
yeah, if you
place.
haven't been to Nashville, Broadway is like the tourist, and then Midtown is where like the locals go.
Mm-hmm.
And so the girl was like, "You should definitely go to Midtown. You should definitely go to Midtown." And I was like, "Okay, we'll go to Midtown." We go to Midtown. Like, we don't really like it. Like, the other two people we were with, they wanted to stay, but me and Maddie were like, we don't like it. We go to Midtown, we get a drink, we start dancing. It's just not our scene. It's like if you guys were to go to a small town and you go to the local place and like everyone is grouped up in their little hubs and they like know each other,
Yeah,
and then you
it's
just
just 'cause
walk in and you don't know anyone.
We weren't locals, so we didn't know
Yeah.
anyone at the bars. They were really cool bars. Like, they were downstairs, upstairs. They were really cool, but it's like a small, like, the locals go there type of bar. And it would have been really fun if we knew people, but we just didn't. So we were like, it's not really our vibe. It's just like a different, like, it'd be like if we, just like you said.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we end up going to Broadway. Me and Maddie just decided, and like the two people we were with kind of got pissed about it, and we were like, we don't care.
But we knew this would be better vibes, and it was her birthday, so I wanted to do what she wanted to do, and I was like, look, I know the vibes here, you're going to be bored all night because we're just going to be talking to each other, and you want to meet new people while we're on vacation.
Yeah.
So let's just go back to Broadway. There's so many other places to go, and there's so many people walking up and down the road. Like, you're bound to just like run into people and have fun.
Pretty much. So, we go to Broadway, and it's a great time. Like, it's a literal great time. We have so much fun, and towards the end of the night, I end up meeting someone.
She met someone very great.
Mm-hmm. And we've been talking ever since, and I hope it works out. If
And
not,
it was a coincidence because we weren't even supposed to go to that bar that night.
and the thing is I've talked to this guy, and he doesn't even go to that bar. He lives in Nashville. He doesn't even go to that bar ever. So it was a coincidence that he was even there.
It's a fun bar. It just made me feel kind of old. I want to say that. Like,
Yeah.
going to Jason Aldean. So downstairs at Jason Aldean is like country. And then upstairs is like a club scene. Like, there's like a big stage that everybody gets on and dances. There's a DJ booth. Like, they play, like, and it's really fun. But it was like one of those things where it's like, I'm in a club, and I'm not even old. I'm almost 24. But it's like, you get into a club and you're like, damn, it's really hot in here.
So that was our last night there, and like, yeah, I met that guy, and you know, we hit it off right away, and we've been talking ever since, and it's been what, 3 months now? 2 months? 2 or 3 months now. We talk every day. Shout out to you if you're watching this. But yeah, it's great. I had a good time. I literally will be moving to Nashville. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. A lot of crazy things happened. And
it's very fun. Definitely recommend going to Nashville.
I do recommend it.
Some fun. I bet you, and we went when it was a little colder, and when it's warmer out, it's probably like
for sure
20 times.
And me and Maddie planned to go back literally next month, which would have been last month, and then Corona hit, so that didn't work out. But we will be going back very soon once this is all over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I just thought this would be the best way to explain everything because it was all over the place. The clips were all over the place. This story time is probably all over the place, but whatever. So thankful I got to go to Nashville, and so thankful for G, Maddie, and JC that celebrated my birthday with me.
And I'm so thankful that I was invited, and I had such a good time, and I would definitely want to go again next year.
You're my best friend. Like, who else would I fucking invite? Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye. Bye. I don't know where we left off last, but we're in Nashville.
Like, no, we actually got into a whole fight and everyone was gonna leave.
Literally sleep deprived. We're all sleep deprived. Like, I can't do it. I want to shout out Brett because
your Airbnb sucks. I hate you, and you still haven't texted me or messaged me back.
You're a great host.
We love Airbnbs.
I hate you, Brett. I'm leaving you a bad review. Your 5-star review's going down. Sorry. We are sitting outside, literally sleeping on a picnic table like fucking hobos.
I've been sleeping on the couch.
But she wiped off with a makeup wipe.
I went to the makeup wipe because the only cleaning supplies in this place is an empty bottle of Windex. Bitch, we needed therapy. Wait, restart.
Do not get a cheap Airbnb.
Shower literally takes 45 minutes to just wash out your shampoo.
What do you have to tell the people about how to maintain a healthy friendship?
Don't leave them.
Don't drink alcohol.
Cheers, bitches.
Cheers.